Okay, hi Lauren. Um, when did we meet? We met a couple of weeks ago for the first time?
Yes, 2 weeks ago.
And we talked about this problem that you had, and you were kind enough to allow us to videotape it for research or whatever purpose, right?
Yes.
And could you tell us just a little bit about the problem for which you came to see me?
Well, for the past 8 or 9 years, I've been constantly pulling strands of my hair out, just randomly in different places while watching TV or just being bored or just in an argument. Just pulling it out.
Okay. Do you ever pull any hair out of your eyelids, your eyelashes or eyebrows, just on the top of your head?
Mm-hmm.
And it's gotten so severe that you told me that you've been wearing wigs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you think about all of this, and I want you to really kind of tune in to the anxiety that you're feeling about it. And I'd like you to, think about it when it's at its worst. When someone might ask you about it, or if you're feeling self-conscious because people know you're wearing a wig or whatever. I want you to think about it when it is at its worst, and all the things that may come to your mind, like, will I go completely bald? Am I never going to get better? What's wrong with me? Why do I do this? Other people don't do it. And I want you to assign a number. Just do the best you can. 0 means you don't care. 10 is about the most anxiety you could feel. And don't say 1,000. 10 is the limit. But I want you to just tell me what it feels like when you think about it. 0 to 10. Tell me what number. The anxiety.
It's at a 9 at its worst.
About a 9. And okay, that's reasonable. As you think about it right now, and you really tune in to how much it bothers you, do you feel any of that anxiety? I mean, even physically, do you get butterflies in your, where do you get them? In your chest, your stomach?
Yeah, usually when I get that feeling, my hands will sort of get clammy, and I'll get the urge to pull it, but when I see people around, I control myself.
All right. Are your hands getting clammy?
Yes.
Just tell me about it. You say. Yeah, they're getting a little clammy. Okay. Now, I want you to give me your left hand and just relax your right hand, and I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to really tune into all the things that bother you the most about this, the things that give you the most anxiety about all of this. The hair pulling, how long it's been going on, whether or not it's ever going to get any better, whether you're going to lose all your hair, whether people are talking about you, how it affects your life. Tune into it, and just open your eyes and look straight ahead. Go right there and tap and say, this anxiety,
This anxiety,
this anxiety,
this anxiety,
under here, this
this
anxiety,
anxiety,
this
this
anxiety,
anxiety,
this anxiety,
this anxiety,
collarbone,
this anxiety,
under your arm,
this anxiety,
right here,
this anxiety, this anxiety,
middle finger,
this anxiety,
baby finger,
this anxiety,
and right here.
this anxiety.
Excellent. Now let's take a little bit of a breather, and even though you've had this anxiety for a long time, and factually you know how you feel, but I want you to try to tune in to that same anxiety, the same feelings, and tell me if they're as intense, if they were a 9 before, or if it seems different to you. Now, one of the ways you know if it's different, if it's harder to think about. What does it feel like to you?
Right now, I really don't have the urge to pull it. Usually, when I have the urge, a certain spot will itch. I don't feel that.
Good, good.
My hands aren't feeling so clammy right now. I'm actually more relaxed.
Good. So, if you had to assign a number, and this is just a guess on your part, between 0 and 10, if it was a 9 before, let's compare it to that, and just give me a number, the number that comes into your head that you feel is the level of anxiety that you're feeling right now.
1.
Okay.
Make that choice.
Even though I have this habit of pulling strands of my hair out,
Even though I have this habit of pulling strands in my hair out,
I give myself permission to eliminate this habit.
give myself permission to eliminate this habit.
Even though I have this habit of pulling strands of my hair out,
Even though I have this habit of pulling strands of my hair out,
I deeply and profoundly accept myself.
I deeply and profoundly
How are you feeling about all of it right now?
don't have the urge to even touch it. I just usually, usually at this moment, if I was watching TV right now, any type of show, I just sit there and tilt my head and wrap my finger around it and pull it and pull it. And right now, if I was home, I'd just be sitting. Right now, I'm totally calm. And that hasn't happened in a long time.
No.
It doesn't happen very often.
All right. I just want to deal with, anything else that you've been feeling about this so that we can straighten out this energy system and kind of neutralize any other negative feelings that you've had. So let's tune into, other feelings that this has created in you, for example. And you tell me, because only you know what you're feeling. But is it reasonable to assume that at some time in your life, if not always since this started, that this has embarrassed you?
It's always embarrassed me.
Okay.
Always.
What else are you feeling about it? Do you get angry at yourself because of it?
Yes. I feel sometimes, how my mother would feel. My mother would feel, if I told her that I was pulling my hair out, she'd say, you know what, that's not a problem, you're doing it on purpose. And sometimes I feel that, maybe I'm doing this on purpose. I can actually stop myself, and I really can't. I really couldn't. I could not stop myself. And I'm feeling totally calm now, but usually I will get so upset when I find myself pulling, because usually I'll just start pulling and won't feel it, won't notice that I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I do notice, and then I feel there's a bald spot, or I feel that it's thinning out, I'll get so upset, and sometimes I'll just sit down and just cry, because I can't stop doing it.
And so when that happens, and you're feeling very sad, I assume, when that happens, and are you feeling hopeless?
Yes.
Okay. Are you feeling hopeless right now?
No.
You feeling like something significant happened?
Yes. I feel that things are definitely going to be better from this point.
I'm so glad. The ceiling, and now just look straight ahead. And as you think about it now, if the feeling was even a 1 before, is it the same, worse, or is it gone?
It's pretty much gone right now.
Okay. Is there still a little bit, like a half, or do you think it's gone?
It's gone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just curious now. What does it feel like if you try to get mad at yourself? Can you still get up to a level 3 or higher, or does it seem different?
Seems different. I'm not really upset.
So would you say it's a 0 at this point?
It's a 0.
Good. What I want you to do is, with the 2 fingers of your right hand, I want you to point to your heart. Good. I want you to start tapping on it. Close your eyes. And I want you to say the following words. I forgive myself, I'm doing the best I can.
I forgive myself, I'm doing the best I can.
I forgive myself, I'm doing the best I can.
I forgive myself, I'm doing the best I can.
I forgive myself because I understand it all now.
I forgive myself because I understand it all now.
And I'm doing the best I can.
And I'm doing the best I can.
Good. You don't know about right now. There's a very good chance that we've gotten all of the aspects and that we have cleared the energy system and restored it so that it's gone. And the experience has been, when these things go away using this energy therapy or the emotional freedom techniques, that it's gone. I mean, gone. There's no way to promise that at this point. There's no way to know that at this point. But we're going to talk on the telephone sometime tomorrow and find out how this evening went for you.